But I have the other ones available in there.
Wait.
But
So, Luke, what are you drinking today? Coca-Cola.
Morning on the way to the gym and set my ukulele on top of the car and then drove off down the road.
I need a bow after that. Thank you. All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Yo! I learned my lesson from last night. What a welcome, thank you. I drink the most fruity drinks imaginable.
It's laundry day.
it's laundry day.
So you always wear hats with laundry day?
Peter did you a favor.
Yes. I just say later.
So how did you two meet?
Well, there's these places in San Francisco. I think they're called bathhouses.
It's like one of those things where everyone wants to focus on like the big events that happen, but day to day, what we're doing is we're on like one of our drawstrings, smoking weed, making comics. It's chill. It's so much fun, and like
Yes. Oh, man, I'm not a YouTuber. I do this because I want to sell comic books. Bam! Yes, guys. It is a Sunday. It is Sunday, guys. This means another episode of A Drink with a Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their hopes and their dreams and their lives, but also their projects, their creations, their campaigns, their books. Because, frankly, guys, I am kind of bored with mainstream, and indie is where the passion is, guys. All right. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend and a nice, relaxed Sunday. A relaxed Sunday, guys. No rush here. I've done my work for the weekend. I have been writing, of course, and we are nearing the finalization of Perfect 10 issue 6. So the final pages are being colored. The plan is to have it all colored before the end of next week. And meanwhile, the letterer, Joel, he's doing his job. And then it goes to the copy editor, Ali, and it will all be finalized. And I'm so looking forward to it, guys. This is the final issue of the first arc of Perfect 10. And then I can have it printed and out the door. It's so exciting. We never knew we would even reach 6 issues. So this is nuts. This is crazy. I love it. And all thanks to you guys. Thanks to amazing support that you guys give us, So thank you. By the way, I found my girlfriend, she is like cleaning up, and she found some old photographs, and one of the photographs were of a convention I went on with JMO Comics in 2000, guys. This is how long JMO Comics exists, and I was very young, and I posted the photo on X. You can follow me on X if you want. The link is below. You can find my social media things there, so go follow me, go check it out, go find it. And I have to say hi to the chat because it's Mike, fan of JDN Jamin Darkside 703. Welcome, Mike. How are you today, man? How are you? The Dutch again. A good Sunday to you, Dave, guest and chat, and have a very fine first episode of the new year. Yes, this is the first episode. I didn't even realize this is true. So, guys, Happy New Year, guys. I totally forgot. Happy New Year. It's like the year is done, and then you start working, and you completely forget that it's January. It's early January. Time flies, man. It's crazy. Woo! Perfect 10 is nearly a wrap. What a road! Yes, absolutely crazy. I love it so much. I love it so much. I'm so proud of what we did here, what we created, and I really hope, Mike, that you will enjoy the final issue. We did our best to make it a good one, to close things off, and to maybe set things up for future issues. You never know what happens. You never know. Pops, welcome, Pops. He says, hey, yo, guys, we are broadcasting through the Madness Entertainment group. So multiple platforms, multiple channels. So if you have commentary for today's stream, you have questions for the guest, just drop it in the chat and we will bring it up and we will talk about it. Thank you all for being here. And the link to today's campaign that we're talking about is in the chat, guys. It's on my channel. It's pinned in the chat there. I think there, yes. And it's also below the video, so you can find it there. You can check it out. You can get notified for that. Whew. All right, guys, let's share out the stream. Let's get some more people in because I have a brand new guest, never been on the show before, which is cool. So I can introduce you to new people and the new people to you, So let's do this. Let's have a nice chat with the guest of today. Let's see what this is all about. Wait, where's my thingy? There it is. I always lose it, man. I always lose it. All right, guys, may I have a very warm welcome for the guest of the hour, Mr. Kevin Davis. There he is.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello, Kevin. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you, man?
Yeah. I'm good, man. I'm good. It's nice to meet you. It's always nice to meet some new people.
Heck yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, within this small indie scene, then you think this scene is so small, everybody, and suddenly I have this brand new name, Kevin Davis, and he's like this indie creator, this comic book creator. Correct? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. And I'm like, I have to know what this is. All right, but before we talk about that, Kevin. I need to ask you the first official question is, what are you drinking?
Well, right now I'm not drinking anything at the moment. I forgot to grab it because I literally just woke up like an hour ago. But
really?
I was drinking some water and some orange soda. So.
All right.
Yeah.
What time you have it there?
Wait, what? It's like 1 o'clock here for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Okay. Wait. Welcome, Kevin. Says Mike. Yes.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
And let me not forget the ticker today. I have a ticker, so let's show this. It's episode 205, guys. That's nuts. That's absolutely crazy. All right. Back to the comments. All right, Kevin. So, what do you do? You make comics. Do you write? Do you draw? What's your thing?
So I write my stories. I write comics, novels, magazines, and graphic novels.
Wow.
And I have a great team of artists that does the art part for me. At first, I was going to attempt to learn how to draw, but that was a headache by itself.
Yeah.
And writing has become my strong suit. And I love storytelling, and writing is really like my therapy. Just get my thoughts out and like explore my imagination.
Excellent. Did you say you write for magazines?
No, I write my own magazine.
Your own magazine? What's your magazine called?
It's called Kevisyde.
Kevisyde?
Kevisyde Fate. Kevisyde Fate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that about?
So my magazine, it's a lifestyle horror comic magazine where you get interviews of creators, articles about mental health and business advice, especially about the comic industry, about the do's and don'ts, and just some comic short stories that you can also enjoy. Horror comics, fantasy comics, drama comics, any type of comics in my magazine as well.
Okay, that's a fascinating combination of things. You said lifestyle, horror, mental health.
Yeah.
All these things. So these are topics that you find interesting, that and you kind of combine that in this magazine.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think that these topics have anything to do with each other, or do you find a theme to make it fit with each other?
I try to find a theme to make them fit together.
Mhm.
At the same time, I'm also trying to bring awareness in different ways because the way I balance out the magazine is where I'm like, I bring up mental health because it's not talked about enough, in my opinion.
Right.
But I also don't want to have it be too heavy in the magazine. So I say, so for example, few mental health articles, then a comic, and then interview of creators, and then a comic, and then more mental health. And so I balance it out. So while you get entertained, you also be informed of what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do these comics? You said it was horror, right? Besides horror, do these comics have a specific like theme? Do you like assign your artists or writers with a specific like task or topic for that particular magazine?
Yes and no. I do like put a message in the comics, but I put it in a way where it's more entertaining, but it's also I try to make every character be relatable in some way,
Mhm.
letting you know that you are not alone, that stuff like this can happen.
Mm.
Shows like if you go this route with this character, you will end up in a dark spot, or if you overcome this, you will be in a better spot with this character is. So I try to balance it out, like I could and bring a message, but also just have fun with the story at the same time. So I try to find that what's that that grounded balance in when I'm writing.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite kind of horror? You have several genres within horror also, right? So what's
Yeah.
your favorite?
Oof. My favorite. That's an interesting question.
Like do you like the gore, or do you like more like the tense horror? Like
I like the intense psychological horror.
yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not a gore fanatic, but I like some type of gore, but not over the top gore, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
as long
I get
as the gore makes sense with the story, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But,
Not gore for gore's sake, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I get that. Welcome, Sim. Welcome,
Hey,
sir.
what's up, Sim?
Wonderful artist, Sim. Yeah, I take it you also watch horror movies, right? I
do.
recently, like yesterday, the day before yesterday, I watched The Conjuring for the first time. I never saw it
Oh,
before.
really? What you think?
You know, I kind of liked it, and I was like, yeah, it's like this haunted house. I've seen this a million times, but they gave it this original vibe, which I kind of liked.
Mhm.
So after that, yesterday I watched The Conjuring 2, just because I kind of like this universe. They
Yeah,
set,
the first, in my opinion, the first two are the best ones of the franchise.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen all of them. So the first two, I always go back. I always go back and rewatch the first two because they're my favorite ones.
Right. Yeah. And then you have movies like Terrifier, which is also horror, but you could.
It's a gore fest.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's like when you want story, because you're a storyteller, right? And to
Yes.
be frank, the Terrifier doesn't have much story, particularly
It does
the
not.
first one.
Yeah.
So, what's your procedure? What's your process when you write? How do you come up with stories, for instance?
Well, first, a lot of times I watch a lot of TV shows and movies, like to give me like inspiration, like to get the basically kind of find a concept that calls to me, if that makes sense.
Sure.
And when I'm watching stuff now, I was like, I pay attention to like how they use a concept. I was like, it would have been better if they went this route, especially for this character. Ever since I became more a professional writer, I looked at everything out of a writer brain and a fan brain at the same time.
Right.
So I was like, the first time I watched it, I'm a full-fledged fan because it's the first time I'm watching the movie. But this time I watch it again, I watch from a writer point of view. I
Yes.
was like, okay, I like this concept, but it would be a better execution if they went this route. And a lot of times I take, for example, I blend different genres together to make my own thing. I can watch a horror movie and a random comedy and take both concepts and make it my own thing and make a horror comedy. Um, and so, and also a lot of characters that's in my stories, I base it off people that inspire me. So to give a thank you to people that inspire me daily in my life and just to represent them, how their personality is. And yeah, and I've been told I have a crazy imagination, even by my artists
Sure. Yeah.
I work with. But yeah, so my process is I watch, if I'm in a movie or something, I watch a movie, and then like about an hour later, I'm on my laptop jotting down ideas of what I'm thinking for my book, while the
Sure.
movie's playing in my background because I can hear it and visualize it at the same time. Like as I'm hearing the sound of the movie, I'm visualizing my own story. So I'm also listening to like the score of the movie and just getting that vibe and going in my head to figure out what route I'm going with my storytelling.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I'm not sure if my connection is going screwy sometimes, but if you don't notice, that's perfectly fine. I know this. So if you do not notice, the better. So excellent. Yeah. So can you ever turn off your writer's brain when you read something or watch something, or is that constantly a factor?
Wait, say that one more time.
Your writer's brain, right?
Yeah.
Can you turn that off when you write something? No, when you read something or when you watch something?
Yes, I can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I can. When I'm like not in a work mood, I just turn on something and I just full-fledged be a fan. And just rest my brain and just not try not to burn out basically.
Okay, cool. All right. My connection is acting weird, guy. Right. Plus, you said you write novels, right?
Yep.
So that's quite the task. What kind of novels did you write? Also horror?
Yes, horror and fantasy. Yeah.
Holy shit, man! So how long does it take you to write a novel?
Depends on the story. Because my first horror called Jackal, not called Jackal Bunny. It took me about a month or two because I went through so many revisions trying to figure out which route was
Jackal
best
Bunny?
for the story. Yeah, Jackal Bunny. Yeah,
Right.
it's an alter ego horror story. So it's about like a month or two because I went to like so many revisions. I hated the rough drafts, so I had like 10 revisions before I got to the final part. Oh, the final revision before I actually sent it to print.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So novel. That's and then you write comics.
Mhm.
What's the biggest difference between these three? Because these are all different ways of telling stories, but very different formats, right?
Mhm.
What's the biggest difference?
Well, with comics, you have to write panel by panel,
Yeah.
and you have to be very, very specific so the artist can see what you're writing for your story, or so they can see the art version of your story. You said you asked about magazine.
Yeah.
Okay. A magazine, I have to organize it professionally, as in how do I explain this? One, I have a picture of the person that's for the magazine, and I have their questions. I have the questions that they answered for the magazine, so I have to put the questions right beside their photo and their answer. And it'd be a very tight space, so I have to be very careful how I size everything, especially for printing, so nothing would get cut out. Um,
Wait. So you have a photo and you write things beside that?
yeah, for like creator interviews, when I have someone,
Oh, interviews.
yeah, for creative interviews, asking like send like a headshot of them so people can see who they are and who's answering the questions. So that's how I do it, and I put their questions beside their photo to let you know that this is, for example, like my friend Christina. This is Christina, and this is her answer to this question I asked her, and everything. If they have their own brand, I put their brand logo on there too to showcase what their company is.
Mhm.
And I also showcase their whatever products they're doing, like their books they have out. I show the cover if they send it to me, and everything. So it's actually become easier now since I know how to do it better now.
Sure.
But yeah, in novels, you can just write it down a page. Honestly, but you have, I'm not sure how to explain novels because a lot of time I do it. I write like a table of contents, like the chapter names, and and I kind of put like an outline of like what chapter's going to be about what
Mhm.
for the novel, and I just write from there, and I decide how many pages for each chapter I want it to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Bob says, I got you if you pop out, Dave. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know what's going on today, so I'm a bit anxious about the connection right there. So if I drop out, Pops will drop in. So thank you for calling me
Gotcha.
back, Pops. And YouTube is lagging for yeah. Am I still here?
Yeah, you froze a bit. So I don't know if you
Oh,
asked me. Yeah.
sorry, guys. Yeah, my internet dropped out for a second.
Okay. There you go.
Right.
Now there you
Um,
go.
Yeah, my question was when you write a novel, you have to know where things go, right? So
Yep.
you can't just start and see
Yeah.
where you go. So you have to break down your entire story. Are you very
Yeah.
strict with that, or are you more like a pantser, as they say, like you go wherever the story takes you?
I'm very strict because I want to make sure my story makes sense and it actually flows very well and doesn't be confusing. So I try to make an outline before I start officially writing it, and I try to make sure I actually know where I want to go before I actually deep dive into the lore of the story that I'm telling.
Guys,
Uh, There you go. There you are.
yeah,
There you
I'm
are.
good. It's just weird. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
My internet's being weird today.
Yeah. So sorry about this. Hey, Pops.
Hey, what's up, Pops?
I got you. I'll just stay back.
All right. Bye, Pops. What a weird show. Right.
All right. Oh, man.
About writing your story.
You're going in and out. I can't really hear you.
Writing your story. Yeah. This is all right. Am I still here?
Now
right.
you are.
All right. So Kevin doesn't seem to be affected. Yeah, it's me. It's on my side.
Dave, if you want to go ahead and go out and refresh and then come back in and try to get a clean connection.
Yeah, let's see if that works.
Okay.
1 sec, guys. 1 sec.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Pops? What's up, Pops?
You had a good show on Friday. I was digging it.
No, thank you, man.
And what's up, Mike? I see you guys. I see you guys in the chat. What's happening, everybody? As always, I got my people's back. And it's not just Dave, because I got disconnected, I think, off Rumble or something, too.
Oh, dang. Jesus Christ.
Something. Yeah. I can see we're up on Pilled and running, and that's cool, because we love them people over on Pilled. Say hi to the Pilled audience, Kevin.
Nice.
Yeah. We a few of us from our network went over to Pilled last night, and we're on Coffee Talk with Sandra's show, and she does a facsimile of Hollywood Squares every week.
Interesting.
And Lori and them were the contestants, and me and Kaz were both in a square, and it was fun, man. We had a blast over there. So we're doing a lot of stuff on Pilled. We're doing a lot of stuff. Obviously everything's going to Roku, but it's good to see you, Kevin. And let's see, Dave, are you back and real with us? Are you real?
Wait, are you real?
It's not AI Dave. It's real Dave. All right.
Well, yeah, it's 5 fingers. Look.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Back to the show.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I hope things will be better now. Smoother. All right. Kevin, we were talking about your novels.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, he's frozen again. Oh man.
Still hear me?
Now I can hear you a little bit.
Okay. Just talk about your books.
What were we talking about? You asked me about novels.
Yeah.
I forgot the question. With all this technology, I forgot the question.
If you work very structured, or if you like.
Yeah. I said I'm very strict on my structure, because I want to make sure like my stories actually make sense and not be confusing and like doesn't seem like it's just all over the place.
Yeah.
So I always try to like have an outline of what I want to do, and trying to like I literally bounce between like two, 3 to 4 ideas at a time in the outline to see which route is better to go for the story. And then if I feel more confident about a certain storyline, then I go with that storyline, see how it goes, and then I write out the characters and have the character arcs and everything, and I go from there.
Just keep talking, Kevin.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Gotcha. So yeah, I go from there and I just have fun with it. And the same thing with my comics as well. When I'm writing the comic scripts, and I write outlines and different type of story arcs to see which one works best for the comic that I'm writing and for the book that I'm writing. And I got some fantasy, horror. I'm challenging myself to write drama and romance, and just to like explore my writing skill and like to challenge myself. I try to, and I'll be very strict on everything.
All right. Well, people say they can still hear me when I drop out. All right. Nope. I can see and hear Kevin good. Okay. Yeah, it's not Kevin. We know it's not Kevin.
I can hear you too right now. Kevin, just remember, he is in the Netherlands. There's going to be a short lag there between him asking your question. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's not that he's not there. It's just the question hasn't got to you yet or whatever. So have patience with each other. I got you.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. I got you.
Well, usually it's fine. This doesn't happen normally, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's bring up let's bring up your current sign up page. You have something on Kickstarter. Let's bring it up. It's called Hallowfien.
Yeah, Hallowfien.
What's this about?
So long story short, Hallowfien is about two killers that call themselves the duplicate killers, Ethan and Evan, and they're going around dressed as clowns and they're in the same type of clown suit because they're twin brothers, and they're surfing the rail, surfing social media, basically trying to find a random person just to kill. So they're going on like this killing spree just because they're having fun, basically. But the way the story is set up is Ethan and Evan are actually been dead for years in the story, and the question is, how are these duplicate killers back if Ethan and Evan have been dead for years? So it's like, is this a cult somewhere? Like, did they build a fan cult that are inspired by them? They want to like continue their legacy. Is there a family? Do they have a family that we don't know about that they want to avenge them for some reason? And so these group of friends on the cover are being targeted the most. And so the question is why? Because the duplicates never really target a specific friend group. They always go randomly, but for some reason with this friend group, they keep coming back to them over and over again. So it's kind of like if you know the show Pretty Little Liars, like that A went after this group of people. So it's like it's a journey trying to figure out what's the connection between these clown killers and this group of people. And also there's also, I will say, it's a supernatural horror too. So it's a mix of psychological thriller, supernatural horror.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So which movie were you watching that inspired you for this particular story?
It.
Oh yeah.
Scream.
Uh-huh.
Actually, also the show It, Welcome to Derry.
Oh sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and Halloween.
Right. So how do you manage to get a fresh take on familiar tropes?
I write over and over again that makes until I know it doesn't sound exactly the same as as the concept I'm inspired by.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I go to I go through multiple drafts. I'm like, one moment I'm writing, I'm like, that sounds too much like Scream, scratch that. I said, nope, that sounds too much like Horror Ring, scratch that.
Yeah.
So I try to, and I'm also like, I was like, let me stop for a second and breathe because I'm not trying to burn myself out. I was like, let me just visualize in my head of what I want to do. What I want to see in the comic.
Mm-hmm.
And so I stop for like, I go take a drink, eat some food and watch something to get my mind off something for a minute. And then I was like, then my brain started thinking, I can do it this route. So it doesn't seem the same as this. And then I started going in. I was like, finally, I got the story what I want to tell. Because I already know the character arcs I want to tell, and I know how it ends. So I got the ending in mind. Now I'm just trying to fill out the beginning, and the middle to get to that ending. So yeah,
right.
I've seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I actually seen that one. I've actually seen that one.
That has its following, right?
Yeah.
Mike says clowns can so easily make terrifying and not at all humorous impressions. What are those people masking under that pancake makeup? Yeah. And he asks, Kevin, have you read any novels or listened to any audiobooks by any horror novelists?
Novels, yes. Audiobooks, not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like audiobooks, I have not listened to audiobooks yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I read a lot of books. I actually started reading Stephen King for the first time.
For the first time?
Yeah, I actually never read any of these books.
That is nuts. You are a horror fanatic and you never read Stephen King.
No, I have not. I know. I'm late. Don't counsel me.
No, that's just surprising, man. That's
Yeah,
surprising.
I was like, but crazy. Funny thing is, I know all his, I know all of his stories. I just never read the books.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I read like some of his short stories, but I never actually read full fledged of his books yet.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
what was that? Pet Cemetery. There we go. The Pet
Oh yeah,
Cemetery one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's gonna take me a while to read it because that book is thick. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
It's
man.
a bit difficult nowadays when you read something from Stephen King because so much of his work has been like transferred to movies and series,
Yeah.
and
And like I
so
read Cujo.
Cujo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. I'm going back to like his older stuff before I read his new ones that he brought
Oh
out.
yeah.
So I'm going backwards. Well, technically I'm going forward because I'm going back to his beginning. I guess I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Start at the beginning. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
So who's the artist here on this book?
His name is on the cover. He goes by Lynn. You go back up. Lindro Francino.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He's based in Brazil, I believe.
Sure.
No, my bad. Argentina.
Right.
Yeah, Argentina. There we go. I have so many friends. I keep forgetting where they place. But I believe he's based in Argentina. Oh, there is much by a king that was never.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. I've seen that. I just haven't read those yet. So I'm going backwards.
Yeah. So
I've seen-
how do you find your artist? How do you know what kind of style you want for your story, and where do you find the people you want to work with?
When I first started, I found them on Fiverr thing, whatever
Oh
the
yeah,
thing's called.
Fiverr. Yeah, yeah.
That's actually where I met Leon. He was actually the first. He's technically he's my second artist. My first artist I met on Discord in the film studio Discord.
Hmm.
But a lot of times, they actually tend to find me, like on Facebook and Instagram. When I started putting out my brand or what I do and like the stories I'm telling, and I look at each of their artwork and the way I do things. I try to see if I can be friends with you before I even think about a business partnership with you, because I want both parties. I want both of us to have fun making this project, and then I also want to, and especially if I think about wanting to do long term with you. So I want to try to see if we can build a friendship to see, and before we build a business partnership.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I look at each style. I mean, I see the visual in my head while I'm writing it. So that sounds like I look at each style. I was like, okay, that's beautiful, but that's not the one I'm looking for this story. I was like, that's a little bit too dark for this particular story. I'll probably have you for another story that's fits that. And that's how I kind of depict which art I want to go with. And Lynn, amazing artist, and how he brought out these few pages so far on Hallowfien. I knew I wanted him for this project because, as you can see yourself,
Yeah.
he's doing amazing on this book, and I am excited for it.
He does it all. He does the colors also.
Yeah, he does pencil, ink, color, and lettering.
Right. I was just thinking how difficult it probably is to make horror work for a comic book when you have it's a genre that works well within books because technically it takes place in your own mind.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Plus with
Yeah.
movies you have the complete experience with the sound design and the pacing and everything. With comics you have less control over the the experience, right? So
Yeah.
how do you regulate that for a comic book? That's my
Oof.
question.
Regulate.
Sounds difficult to me, right? Because
Yeah.
I primarily write superhero stuff and action things, and then you can have these splash pages with people fighting in action, but to have like actual scares within a comic book, that's difficult.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to really answer how to regulate it.
Sure.
Because it's but honestly
get
the way the artist brings it out, they somehow figure out how to do all that from my writing. I just know how I just know how I feel while I'm writing it, and I'm hoping that it can translate into the art. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, it's mostly the interaction between the writer, the artist, plus
yeah,
the reader. They're like
yeah,
everything involved, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
Basically, yeah,
So these characters, these main characters, you have this large cast of people.
Mhm.
Do you like know all of them? Do they all have backgrounds, or is it mostly surface level because you know who's going to die? You know?
bit of both. I was like bit of both.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I will. I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say don't trust everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll say that. Don't trust everybody. You got to be
Mm.
careful. I'll say because you might think one character is this, but it's going to be the opposite of what you think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. Right. Right.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I will say they're and on the cover they're positioned a certain way for a reason. So yeah,
Wait. The way they are positioned here is
yeah,
somehow a hint.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah, that's why that's why I had the cover made this way because they're positioned a certain way for a reason.
Okay. And this is issue 1 of 2, right?
Yeah.
So how many issues do you have planned?
For now, I'm doing this as a two-parter. One
Okay, this is the
because
final issue.
yeah for this Kickstarter this is number one.
Wait. This
Yeah, for this Kickstarter is number one. Well, I say 1 and 2 because there will be this is a two-part, but for this particular Kickstarter is number 1.
okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So this Kickstarter will only have issue 1? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, this is part 1 of the two-parter. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Kevisyde, that's your imprint.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Okay, nice. So people can sign up to this. Let me put it in the chat. I think my connection is stable. I'm very happy about that. So let me put this in the chat, guys. Hallowfien on Kickstarter. So you can sign up to that. When do you think you will launch the campaign?
This actually launches February 13th.
Oh, the 13th.
Yeah.
That's clever. Yeah, that's clever.
Yeah.
Okay, you have your own website. Also, let's share it for a moment. This is it's very busy. A lot of things happening, guys. This is the website of Kevisyde. What can people find here?
Upcoming projects, other things I actually do because I also do my own shoe brand. My shoes are actually up here
Your
on
shoe
my
brand?
website.
You have your own shoe brand?
Yeah, it's up there on my website. Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I do multiple things. I don't just publish. I do my own clothing too. And these are the projects
cool.
actually out now. I also publish other people. My friend here, Evan, with his book on Toaster Officer Bob. I just published him. He's a first-time author. And that's Kevisyde Fate magazine. That is volume 1 that's out now. And Arcfire issue 1, that's my very first comic. That's also on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and other retail place online.
All right. So these are the links so people can find it. If they want to buy it, they can find it there.
Yes.
That's cool, man. That's cool. You've been busy, but how do you get into shoes? What's that about? So do you make your own shoes? What's the story?
Yeah, I design my own shoes, and I have a manufacturer that prints them out for me. I got into shoemaking because one, I was curious, and I want to put my hands into something else. If I'm going to be honest,
That is
and
crazy.
I want to expand my creativity and see what else I could do. And and this is actually my shoe designs.
There we go.
Yeah, I got some boots up there, some sneakers.
That's spacey, man. Look at that.
Also.
You like colors.
I do, yes, sir.
Okay,
And
I didn't.
and
I didn't.
yeah, I use a lot of Phoenix design because the way I also try to storytell in shoes because when you wear the Phoenix design, I want you to feel like you're walking with fire in your purpose.
With
So
fire your purpose. Yes.
yeah,
Okay. That's crazy, man.
yeah,
Look at this. It's nuts.
yeah.
So are these are these templates for shoes, or are the shoes themselves also designed by you, or is it primarily the print that you
But
put
these are
on it?
actually, well, these actually are mine. I designed all of them. And
Really?
yeah, I designed all of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
Impressive, man.
all these are my designs.
Well, I can tell you, you're the first shoe designer ever on my show, so that's cool. And you have your own shop here. What's this? I'm just curious, guys. Just find
And
out.
this is just some regular Kevisyde merchandise that you can also, if you want to check them out.
Notebooks. Okay. Yeah.
Notebooks to write your own story. My Arcfire merchandise, my first comic,
Okay. Cool.
and then yeah, jackets, joggers, and shirts and some stuff like that. Yep.
Nice. All nice.
Oh, and backpacks. That's awesome. Yeah, and I also got socks.
Backpack, yeah.
I also got socks up there too.
Well, you have everything, man. People can buy the complete getup with backpacks and all, and then books to put in the backpacks.
Yep. So I always make this joke. I'm saying, if you want to read, you can also read and look good in style too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you want, and yes, I also added an electronic charge. That's a charger, I believe I made too. A
Oh,
wireless
this is charger. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
well, yeah, it's a wireless charger.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Cool.
And my Kevisyde Fate,
Kevisyde.
that's my mental health podcast that I do, which is also my magazine.
Oh yeah, we need to talk a little bit about your podcast. Wait, nice boots, says Mike. Way to flex your creativity, Kevin.
Thank you, Mike.
Fire, yes. All right, your podcast. You have your own mental health podcast. This is a important topic to you. So, is this something you do weekly? Is this a weekly podcast?
Kevisyde Fate podcast. I do it when I interview somebody. So I let people sign up if they feel comfortable about talking about mental health. Well, it's also my secondary podcast. You can promote yourself on it too. Because I still want you to have fun as well on the podcast, especially if you miss my live stream podcast. I make the secondary podcast for pre-recorded. That's pre-recorded for those who wants to come on there too.
Okay, and where can people hear it?
On Spotify, my YouTube, or Kevisyde. And it's actually on my website too. If you go back up, you can go to
right.
Yeah, it's actually on my website while you're here. Go to Kevisyde Fate podcast right there.
Here, right? Oh yes.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some episodes up there too.
Oh, great.
I did have a name change. That's why it says Kevin E. Bridge at first in like the first few episodes, because I changed it when I got to an episode. So now it's Kevisyde Fate. But yeah.
Right.
But yeah, there's some episodes up there.
Wow, interesting. That's something completely different, man. You make you have a combination of various things.
Yes, sir.
Also through your website. So people, do you look for guests for your podcast, or do people reach out to you?
Both. I put out a message. I'm saying if you want to talk about mental health, I'll put out a message. You can message me, and I'll see my calendar, and you can sign up for whatever day you want to come on and what time. And I film those episodes on Sundays.
Okay.
So I have the time slot when I'm available on Sunday, and so you just click whatever time you want to film the episode.
Oh wow! So today you have another episode planned.
Yes.
Okay. And is it people come on your show to talk about their own experience with their own mental health, or is it people
Yeah.
who? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, only if they feel comfortable to. Yeah, it's I started this podcast because I have a degree in human services, so I kind of
Right.
I basically call it like my therapy podcast in a
Right.
way.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Because I wanted to create a safe space where people can say, like, if you just need someone to talk to, and you feel comfortable about talking about mental health and like sharing your story, we can film an episode, and you can share your story, and you never know who it could touch, how many people it could touch, or who it will touch. So yeah.
Yeah, this is important, man. This is an important topic. I know we're about usually we talk about comics, but comics also is like some sort of escapism and some sort of
Yes.
way to get away from a lot of bullshit and
Exactly.
baggage
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I started writing comics, because it helps me explore my imagination. It helps clear my
Mm.
head and get out the world for a minute and just explore my own world and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
create a world to be able to inspire somebody else.
exactly.
And
It's
and I also got tired of the Hollywood bullshit. So that's the thing.
oh yes.
I got tired with all the rehashes and stuff. So I was like, why am I trying to wait on somebody to do something? I can just do it myself. It might take time, but I'd rather take my time and do my own stuff than trying to wait on somebody to green light something when it's just gonna be another rehash. Like I crave originality, and I rather just create my own original thing and not wait on somebody else.
Yes, exactly, exactly, man. And it's really cool that you have various interests and you kind of combine them. Why separate everything? You can just combine it. This is your brand, it's your thing.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want. You're your own man.
Yes, sir.
You're indie creator, right? Really cool stuff, man. Really cool.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, you can sign up to the upcoming Kickstarter campaign for Hallowfien, which launches the 13th next month, right?
Yes, sir. February
So-
13th.
Yes. The link is below, guys. It's also in the chat, so go check it out. Go share it out. Also, so get more eyes on it, right? Also, the podcast. Go give it a listen. I think I will listen to it. Interesting stuff.
And it's also on Spotify, and it's also on iHeartRadio.
Oh,
So you can look up Kevisyde podcast and on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and
Mhm.
I believe I put it on Amazon too.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, you have I think you have something with all your links. So the website, go to the
Yeah.
website, guys. All the links are there.
Yeah.
Mike says, I guess that's why you acquired a degree in this, Kevin. This isn't just a job to you. Commendations.
Yeah, I never considered this as a job. It's more my passion and my way of giving back to the community. Mostly because it's a lot of dark times right now, and I just feel like we need a safe space just to get stuff off our chests, and
Yes.
that's why I do what I do, because I love having fun, and I want to get people back to having fun and actually be safe being themselves.
Yes.
And that's and I want, especially kids, I want to get kids and adults back to reading, because there's too much media going on. It's nerve wracking. It's an entire headache.
This is true. This is true, man.
yeah.
I completely agree.
So,
I'm very happy that you're doing this, and I have my social media thing going on because you need to promote your own work, right? And I try to not get into politics and things. Everyone has a opinion. You can find everything all the time, 24/7. So if you are a comic book creator, just try to keep your brand about your comics. People need that. They need to get some escapism, right? Right. Guys,
I'm not a political person either. So.
No. Well, everyone, that's perfectly fine, but I try to not express it. It's not people. no one wants my opinion. Plus, you can find it everywhere. So it's everywhere, non-stop. So people need to get away from that, and I try to give it them. And speaking of that, guys, I have a campaign coming up. So before we close this off, I like to show a little bit about my own my own campaign. Wait, presents, share the screen. Then we go to this one, which is also on Kickstarter. And you can sign up for it. This is a pre-launch page, the Perfection Collection trade paperback. So we are right now finalizing issue 6 of Perfect 10. It's a superhero story. Basically, it takes place in a superhero universe, but the main character isn't really a superhero. She just wakes up in this universe. She doesn't know who she is, where she is. She has to figure things out quickly because people want to kill her. So what's going on? It's non-stop action. It's a roller coaster ride. It has like a bazillion characters. It's really cool. It's colorful. It has fantastic art by Pau Rodriguez and colored by Daniel Rodriguez. It's wonderful, guys. And once issue 6 is done, which can be like within 2 weeks, I hope, then we can put together the first trade paperback. And soon after, we will launch the campaign on Kickstarter here, because I want to print the book, get it done, launch when the book is finished, right? Mm-hmm. So you can sign up to that. The link, guys, is below the video, but I can also put it in the chat just in case. So I will put it in the chat right now. Paste. There we go. There we go, guys. If you haven't signed up yet, please do, and please share it with other people. All right, remove. Whoo. Okay, great effort and products, both of you. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much for being my guest for today.
Thank you for having me.
For your interesting endeavors. Really cool. I wish you the best of luck with all of that.
Thank you so much.
And a special thanks to the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the questions and the comments and the likes. So if you like this conversation, despite my early lags, please give it a like. And if you didn't like it, give it a dislike. And I'm very sorry. I will be back next week. So next Sunday. So same time, same channels, new guest. Hope to see you guys then. Bye, everyone.